Makeup. We need more here.
Ready.
Oh, we're live.
Ready.
We're never live, are we?
Never.
NBA Finals. They're here.
Finally.
Finally finals. Episode 5 of Black and White. Jaydee Dyer.
Max Whistle. As always, it's a
Not
pleasure.
my surname, is it?
Yeah, Whistle's always been your surname.
Alright, okay.
Unless you lied to me in the beginning. But as you know, we've been waiting all season for this climax to the season. And we're here now,
You're
man.
gutted, aren't you? I'm sorry. You wanted the Thunder to go through at 3-1.
Yeah, I did, only because it would make the East Coast a little bit easier for my team. But then again, your boys decide to turn up all the time.
Where's your Orlando top?
I left it at home. I mean, mine's still in the wash. I mean, who are you representing?
We're giving away teams now. I don't support anyone anymore. I used to be a Laker fan.
That is my team.
This is his team, to be
Unfortunately.
fair. We've got to get to the finals, though.
Yes.
It's a rematch of 2015. Cleveland against Golden State. The Warriors begin tonight, game 1 at home.
It's round 2.
Who-
How are you feeling, first of all? I want to hear your opinion first.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
You mean the finals, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so at 3-1 down, I thought they were done because the Thunder looked like they had a better team.
I wanted to send you some messages and let you know
Why didn't
that
you?
your team was... Because you can never talk too soon in basketball, and you know that.
Especially
Like,
with the team that won 73 games.
even with the statistics coming out, turn around and stating that Golden State were in this position and they were in such a slum and how they had to go and win 2 games in a row, I was still like, oh, I don't know. I'm still not sure.
But that game 6, when Clay got 41, hit 11 threes. But I'm looking at this series now with the Cavs. Completely different team to last year.
different situation.
They've got Kyrie Irving, who went down in game 1 of the finals last year. Kevin Love wasn't even there. And people forget Channing Frye, who they picked up in mid-season
From Orlando.
Again, he's been hitting threes. His size means he can go outside.
He's the best true shooter in the playoffs right now. So
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So really and truly, I feel like it'll be a more even series. And if we take into perspective that last season, it finished 4-2, and LeBron pretty much single-handedly carried that team. It stands to be a really good finals this year.
We don't have any structure usually on Black and White. We're gonna have some structure.
Today we're going to stay focused.
Matchup. What's the key matchup for you that you're looking at in this series?
I want to see how the Cavs deal with Draymond Green. I mean, I do see how they deal with Kyrie Irving. I see the defensive team coming out of Shumpert and Dellavedova to try and make things difficult for Clay and for Steph. But I just want to see how they match up with Draymond. I mean, Draymond has the ability to stretch the floor. Draymond has the ability to be a playmaker. Draymond is the energy of the team. So really and truly, how they stop Draymond from becoming the source that enlights the Warriors, that is really going to be the difference. I'm still thinking about the Thunder. But that's really going to be the difference. That is really going to be the difference.
For me, I'd say Tristan Thompson. I mean, everything that the Warriors do goes through the Curry, Green pick and roll. And if that's switched, to break this down a little bit, the big man who's guarding Draymond Green, or whoever's guarding him, has to step out to the perimeter when Green goes out to set a screen. And I think when Thompson is that guy,
it's trouble.
He's got the versatility to be on that perimeter, but then if you look at the Thunder, they have long athletic players, Ibaka, Durant, Westbrook, Adams.
And they still struggled.
Cleveland have one of those guys in Thompson. So that's the key match for me. Can Curry and
they
Green
struggled.
dominate?
They struggled. I mean, we know how quickly Steph releases his shot as well, and it's going to be a problem when Tristan Thompson is isolated one-on-one with him. No matter what they say, it's going to be an isolation. It's going to be an automatic mismatch. Automatic. It's just if Steph finds a rhythm, can they slow him down enough so they get the isolation basketball and play Cleveland style of quick, intensive, fast break points?
You know what was funny though, because it's been a really strange postseason for Golden State with Curry's ankle and then knee injury. Draymond Green, would he or would he not be suspended in the Thunder series? And then you look at it, Curry kind of came back to himself in Game 7 against the Thunder. Before that, you had Clay really stepping up. Finally, Steve Kerr started Andre Iguodala to guard Kevin Durant. That was the first game Iggy started all season, and he is going to guard, like we saw last year in the finals,
He's going to guard
LeBron.
I can understand what your turn man is saying there, but your turn man is a big difference between sticking and as much as I appreciate Kevin Durant, and I think Kevin Durant is an all-star, an elite offensive player.
Yeah.
But marking Kevin Durant and marking LeBron James one-on-one is two completely different animals.
LeBron can't shoot.
Okay, that's fair enough. But if you still get LeBron to the paint, he's still going to finish.
But you can step off him, right? You can give him some time, give him some space. Golden State have Andrew Bogut is the second guy that would step across for LeBron. He's been getting in foul trouble against the Thunder. He has to stay in the game. And when the Warriors go small, that's when it's going to be interesting. Because for me, Cleveland's lineup, the best lineup they have is when they go Love, Fry, and LeBron together as a three.
Who stretch.
Really dangerous. They can
And then
stretch the floor.
You have Kyrie and add, or maybe J.R. Smith
J.R.
or
Smith
Shumpert
thrown
to
in.
it. When the Warriors do decide to play their small ball, and that's when they're at their best with their offensively, is when I actually think that it's probably best for Cleveland. They're going to be able to hit the boards. Obviously you're still counting on Steph and Clay and Draymond missing their shots, but they're going to be able to hit the boards, and they're going to be a lot bigger, a lot more physical. LeBron can rebound well, Tristan can rebound well. Love's in there.
Does Mozgov get a game? Because he hasn't really played, but I think he should have more minutes than he's doing in this series.
I understand that, but I feel that Mozgov will add something to the team, but nothing of a dramatic effect that other players cannot give themselves.
Because Tyronn Lue, who's the coach there now, he's given everyone a role. He's basically said to the big three of LeBron, Love, and Kyrie, understand each other's roles on this team, expect more out of each other. And he said to LeBron James back in March, you have to understand that this is your role. You have to share the ball more. You have to be the dominant guy. And you saw in that Raptors series, the way he passes overhead, the way he drives, everyone collapses the defense, and he just has options. Smith, Fry, Kyrie, Love. And Love's found his range. But Steph, by the way, has it all. Because not only does he have the three, the baby face, but every time he does this, his wife's in the stand doing that as well. Wouldn't you just love to have a wife that goes to your games, gives you the love like that?
I mean, it's got a good supporting basis, and let's not even talk about his wonderful, cute daughter. But
she's cute. But we got to get a prediction from you.
Well, I've said it in the beginning.
Being me.
I've said it in the beginning. I'm going to say the Cavs in 7.
Ooh.
I'm staying East Coast. But yeah, hit me, big man. Talk to me.
Warriors in 7.
Ooh.
And what are we betting? Because we can do the next show. Not the next show, but the show after the finals. We can do it at the place of our bet. So we're going to do a meal bet. Are we going to do drinks? What are we going to do?
I'll say a shoot around.
Shoot around.
Well,
you're done.
I'm gonna take it to the courts.
You don't need to do that.
What everyone doesn't realise is that he's a natural baller. But we'll take him to the courts. We'll see.
You're a natural baller. I've seen you dance. We've got to talk about Kevin Durant's future real quick.
Of course.
So you said something to me just downstairs.
It's the talk of the summer. There is nothing else that
you think he's going.
I said I think he's going. I don't know. I'm maybe a bit of a sports psychologist, maybe look into things a little bit deeply. But I saw Kevin Durant's attitude when he lost that game and how his team was 3-1 up to the Warriors, and no one's taking anything away from the Warriors because it was a fantastic feat. To be 3-1 down in a playoff series and turn it around is undescribable. But I saw Kevin Durant and he was looking at the rest of his teammates like, where were you?
So he swears at his teammates a lot. Dion Waiters got a lot of it. Andre Robertson, when he didn't shoot a ball.
Exactly.
But Durant, for me, there's no way he's going because there's a few reasons. He can make way more money staying in Oklahoma.
Okay.
So there's options here. He's an unrestricted free agent. So he's going to test the market. He's going to see what's available to him. And obviously the cap money is $90 million next season, $110 the year after that. But if he stays in Oklahoma, what he has to do is sign a 1-year extension. And then him and Russell Westbrook are free agents after next season. Because I believe they want to play together. Durant sees his team now. The team Sam Presti's built with Dion Waiters stepping up, Robertson finding a role. He's got Adams and Kanter. Westbrook is probably the best point guard in the league. Best point guard in the league.
Point guard.
He was great in this playoffs.
He was.
Durant's looking around him. And for me, to take the Spurs and win that series, to take the Warriors who won 73 games to 7 games. Yes, they were 3-1 up. They beat a team 3 times who lost 9 games all year, right? Durant looks around and says, why would I go anywhere else?
And
Where's he going?
The same thing you was just talking about, cap space. That increase in the league of cap space does make other things more available. There's other players that are becoming attractive that are also unrestricted free agents, DeMar DeRozan. There's other players that Kevin Durant could be looking at and thinking,
what, playing with DeRozan?
Westbrook. I'm just putting it out there.
No
one's turned around and saying that DeRozan is a better player than Westbrook. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm trying to say is he's shot his shot with the Thunder. They've had a lot of tries. They've had a lot of attempts.
Agreed.
If it's not working, Kevin Durant's time is ticking. I'm not saying he's old.
He's 27. JD, come on. Westbrook and Durant are in their prime. Why would he go anywhere else?
I'm just saying.
You've got to give me a solution. Like DeRozan and Durant hooking up in Boston is
my solution is there's an attractive market in Los Angeles that everyone is looking down on.
Are you serious?
But I grew up as as hating
In
the
LA.
Lakers. Hating the Lakers. But I'm telling you, there's an attractive market in Los Angeles.
What's
that
attractive about it?
There's a young up-and-coming stars.
No, they're not up and coming.
They're up-and-coming stars.
Russell-
They're going to take a very good coach next year.
Alright, talk to me. Right. Oklahoma are an up-and-coming team. Waiters, Westbrook, Adams,
I understand.
Kanter, Ibaka. You got all those guys are like 23 to 28. Then you got Russell.
I'm playing
Nick
devil's advocate
Young,
because I'm
Julius
telling you
Randle.
now.
Durant
I'm
goes
telling
to
you
LA.
now.
He's failing.
If
He's
he
failed. And
we said the same
chucked
thing
it
about
away.
Melo. We said the same thing about Melo last season. We said the same thing about Melo last season.
Who did he
came
hook
out-
up with?
He had the opportunity to
Go somewhere else.
flirt with other teams, and
But he took the
ended
money.
up taking the money.
Yeah.
So what's not making you think that Kevin Durant's going to take the money as well?
He will take the money, but he'll get a huge deal in Oklahoma with a better team. If he goes to LA, come on, man.
LA, come on, this is an attractive market.
This is the issue. Aldridge, who was being recruited by LA last year, all they could sell him on was this great weather, great business opportunities here, right? And Aldridge goes, and every NBA player does this. Wait, I've already got a house in LA. I've got a condo in LA. I can spend money on buying a house. Who am I playing with? When are we winning a championship? What are the front office going to do? And the Thunder have the basis with Billy Donovan.
How many
It's just
more
a better
opportunities?
situation.
do
What's
the
a better
Thunder need?
situation, Lakers or Thunder next season?
Okay. Logistically, if I'm
Yeah,
Kevin Durant,
answer
I'm
me
staying
that.
at the Thunder. But I'm just
Oh.
playing devil's advocate, and I'm telling you now that Lakers market is gonna become very attractive to a lot of players. DeMar DeRozan, do not be surprised if you see him in the purple and yellow yet next season.
I wouldn't be surprised. He grew up in LA, but below average player.
So-
He's not going to win you a title, is he?
DeMar DeRozan could play a very, very secondary. He could play a very good secondary role.
To
He
who?
could play
To
he
who?
could-
To who?
To Kevin Durant.
In LA? Not going to happen. Because why would he hook up with DeRozan when he's got Westbrook and a better team?
You're saying it, but the Westbrook formula clearly isn't working.
It is.
It isn't. It's got them.
Okay, wait. This is ridiculous. How can the Lakers with Durant and DeRozan and Russell get past the Warriors or the Spurs next season? Look at the
He'll be going to-
competition
he'll be going to the
Oklahoma
East.
had.
He'd be going to the East.
The Lakers aren't in the East, JD.
No, I'm talking about. Okay, sorry. Take it back. He'd be going to the West, and I'm telling you now, it is a step backwards, but he'll be playing with up and coming players.
Step
better
backwards. Why would you
youngsters.
take a step backwards?
Because what is he going to achieve? Okay, do you think that? Do you
They
think
can win a
OKC?
final. They can win a championship with that team.
When?
Because they were 3-1 up against the Warriors.
Let me tell you why the Thunder.
Let me speak.
Wait,
They got
okay.
a better team than the Warriors
Okay.
on paper now. People actually think that. They got a deeper, younger team. There's glitches in the Warriors team. Harrison Barnes, Iguodala's getting older. Bogut's dead, pretty much. The Thunder have a young team. They're healthy. They got a good coach. You go to LA, you've got
Young
maybe
players.
3 seasons to get to a contender.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma might have tried and missed for 5 seasons now, but they finally got a team together that can win. If I was going to say to Durant, go to the East where he knows he can probably get to the finals easier.
Okay, let me explain to you, and this is what everybody keeps tiptoeing around with the OKC. Do you want to know why OKC have not won a championship? Russell Westbrook.
And Kevin Durant.
No. Russell Westbrook is why OKC have not won a championship. Russell Westbrook is top 5, and he's one of my favorite players to watch.
Yeah.
He's a top 5 player in the NBA. But you cannot have the best offensive player in the league, minus Steph Curry, and turn around and tell me you're taking more shots than him. That is
Westbrook
a
doesn't.
travesty.
I've got knocks on Westbrook. So he plays with a ferocity that I would, if the Thunder were on
He takes unnecessary
Listen,
threes.
man, if the Thunder
he
were on
doesn't have the
TV,
clutch in the
I
fourth
would-
quarter necessary.
I would
He
watch.
doesn't write.
We're talking
he
over
makes
each
some
other.
questionable plays.
Triple-double machine. And 2 weeks ago on this show, you were loving Westbrook.
I'm Russell's biggest fan.
Can I explain? So I agree with you completely. Westbrook and Durant, in my opinion, and it's got to be true, that in the fourth quarter they go one-on-one, both of them together, and that's why they lost the last 2 games in this series, because
Thank you.
both of them dominate the ball, and they just go one-on-one isolation, and everyone around them gets stuck
Taking
on the
bad
wing.
shots.
But the both of them are doing that. Both of them have to do that. But if you leave Russell Westbrook, he's also the reason why Durant and that team have got to the finals once in 2012, have got to the conference finals 4 times in 6
Very
seasons.
true.
I think Westbrook
But
is a testament to
what
that.
you need to also understand is you can get past the good teams within this league or the good teams within both leagues by having a world class player.
but
or
beating
having a world class
the great teams, you have to join up with the Lakers.
But defeating a great team, for example, like the Warriors, like for example, maybe arguably the Spurs, the Cavs. I know they beat the Spurs this year, but I think the Spurs
What do
are
you need?
over.
What do you need?
You need to have a point guard who's
Oh
going to
my
run.
God.
Wait, you're gonna need a point guard who's going to run excellent plays in the fourth quarter. And Russell Westbrook has made some questionable plays.
He needs to look at himself. It's not the plays.
He needs to look at himself.
He's not calling the plays.
He needs to look at himself in the mirror
Ask himself. Okay, he shoots the Thunder out of games. Agreed. But his talent,
very, very bad decisions with his threes,
second
which
best
is inconsistent.
player in the league at the moment. What about Durant? We gotta leave it. There. We're running out of time. How can you
second best player in the league? You can't be the second best player in the league and have no clutch. I'm sorry, it's not possible.
Oh my days!
It's not possible.
What about LeBron? He's lost 3 finals. What are you saying about LeBron James?
And he's won 2 rings.
What are you saying about with Wade and Bosch? Would he have done it if he didn't align with stars?
So okay, cool. But he's still the biggest star out of the 3 of them.
Could make this argument all day. Okay. Like Steph. What plays does he run? He plays the dribble up and shoot the 3. If they make,
he's the best offensive player in the league.
One more question from me.
Okay, wait, cool. I
got one question. If Curry and Clay, the shots they take, if any other team it had any other coach and it wasn't that system and they didn't hit those threes, those 30-footers, you would be benched. And the coach would say to you, you need to stop taking these shots, you're hurting us, sit for 5 minutes. But the Warriors are allowed them to take those shots. So why are you not allowing Westbrook, which I agree with you, takes stupid shots at times?
Because he's not as good.
You've got to let, he's a great player. He's absolutely phenomenal.
He is, like I said to you, he's unbelievable. My view, he's the 3rd best player in the NBA. But he is not good. He is not as good a 3-point shooter as he thinks he is. Oh. He's not. He's not. He's
no, he can't shoot. No, he can't shoot. But that's not his game.
So then why is he taking it?
He's 30, 10 and 10.
You're telling me you're going into the 4th. You're going to the 4th. You have the best offensive player, minus Steph Curry, in the NBA, and you're taking questionable threes. And you want me, as the elite player, to turn around and say, I want to team up with you again next year.
Why would Durant loves playing with Westbrook?
He says that in the media.
No, they get on famously.
Oh, I'm not saying they don't get off well on the court.
He loves playing with Westbrook.
I'm telling you now, Kevin Durant must look at Russell Westbrook sometimes and be like, Russ, give me the ball.
Durant has the ball plenty. Takes 30 to 40 shots.
And he deserves the ball more.
So you want Durant to ball hog more?
Yes.
It's not going to work. We got to leave it. I disagree with you entirely. It's tiring. We need to play a game of basketball, and you can show me how you would.
I would run the play. Cool.
All right, cool. You run the play. All right. Hey, NBA Finals. Check it out. Game 1's tonight.
I look forward to it, man.
Hey, I like the argument tonight.
No, it was good, man. It was good.
Fiery debate.
It was good. It was very good.
Sweatiest hands ever.
Oh, mate.
Clammiest hands ever.
And this has come from this guy.
Till next time.
Appreciate it, man.